Namaskar dosto. Welcome back to Ajastro Money Guru, your trusted source for the latest updates and in-depth analysis on the world of commodities. I'm your host Neena, and today we're diving into some significant shifts happening in the London Metal Exchange, particularly concerning aluminium. Recent data released by the LME on April 10th reveals a dramatic change in the composition of their available aluminium stocks in March. Let's break down what this means for the market. Recent betouts. The numbers are quite striking. In March, a whopping 88% of the aluminium available in LME warehouses originated from Russia. This is a significant jump from February, where the Russian share stood at 75%. Conversely, we've seen a substantial drop in the proportion of Indian origin aluminium. In March, it accounted for just 11% of the available stocks, a considerable decrease from the 24% we saw in February. Looking at the actual volumes, the amount of available Russian aluminium surged to 200,700 metric tons by the end of March, up from 155,125 tons in the previous month. On the other hand, Indian origin stocks dwindled to 25,050 tons from a previous 49,400 tons. Why this shift? The impact of sanctions. This significant shift is largely attributed to the sanctions imposed by the United States and the United Kingdom on Russian metals following the Ukraine invasion in 2022. In line with these measures, the LME has banned Russian metal produced after April 13, 2024. However, it's crucial to understand that Russian metal produced before this date remains tradable and can still be stored in LME warehouses. This explains the continued and even increased presence of Russian aluminium in the exchange's inventories. Beyond aluminium, copper and nickel. The data also highlights interesting movements in other key metals. Copper. Russian origin copper also saw an increase in its share of available LME stocks, rising to 54% in March from 37% in February. The actual volume remained relatively stable at 59,950 tons. Interestingly, the share of Chinese origin copper saw a significant decrease, falling to 45,325 tons from 80,950 tons. Nickel. For nickel, material originating from China accounted for half of the available LME inventory at the end of March. What does this mean for commodity markets? These shifts in the LME stock composition, particularly the dominance of Russian aluminium, can have several implications for the commodity markets. The increased availability of pre-sanctioned Russian aluminium could potentially exert downward pressure on prices, at least for that specific origin. The reduced availability of Indian aluminium in LME warehouses might also influence regional supply dynamics and potentially support prices for aluminium from other origins. Furthermore, the changes in copper and nickel inventories suggest evolving global supply chains and trading patterns for these essential industrial metals. Stay tuned for more analysis. This is a developing situation, and at Ajastro Money Guru, we will continue to monitor these trends closely and bring you further analysis on how these shifts might impact your trading and investment decisions in the commodity markets. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more insightful updates, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future analysis. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Dhanyavad.